Can I just tell you really quickly how amazing a smile can be? I learned this today, and it was one of the coolest, well, it was one of the best part of my day. So my college every day has a foreign food of the day, right? Last Friday, was like Chinese food, and it was awesome. And then today was Pakistani food. And so I'm standing in line, and these two girls in front of me are being like total bitches. Like, everything that the guy is doing is just wrong to them. And I'm like, why are you being so mean to this guy? But like, not directly mean to him, just like indirectly being bitches. And so I was like, I kind of felt bad for the guy, and he's like trying, and they're like, oh, no, I don't want, okay, alright, well, more of that, no, I need more. And I was like, Jesus Christ, girl, chill out, alright? And so, I feel really bad for him, and so he there's like a line forming because there's these two girls and me, and usually no one is there, so like, yeah, 3 people is line for this station. And so he comes to me, and he just looks at me, and he's like, he just looks at me, and I'm like, oh, I'd like a small size. And he's like, oh, hi, and I'm smiling. I smile, I'm like, oh, I just like a small, please. And he looks at me, he's like, yeah, hi, sure, how you doing, man? I'm like, fine. And the moment someone asks you how you're doing, you know you're gonna get good service. And I did. And so he fills it up with all this rice, and he's like, is that enough rice? And I'm like, nobody ever asks me if it's enough rice. And I was like, I don't even know how to measure that, but yeah, thank you. And then he's like, would you like chicken? I'm like, yes, please. Because everybody's like really picky when they go get the foreign food, and they're like, I don't want that, I don't want this, and this is it. But nobody says it until like they're asked. Like, oh, I don't want to bother you to tell you I'm a vegetarian, but I'll wait till you ask me if I want the chicken or not. Like, I don't get it. And so you're allowed one of everything, just nobody wants that. So I'm always like, dude, I came here for this, so just give me everything. I'll try it all. If I don't like it, I pitch it. Whatever. And so most people just are really stupid about it. And so I'm like, yeah, thank you. And I see he's looking for like he starts like moving around, and like the thing's filled with chicken. But like every time he's like about to put one in, he's like, oh, no. And he's looking for a bigger one. And they're progressively getting bigger. And I'm just like, dude, take your time. Take your time. This is fine. Because the chicken is really well done. And so, he finally finds, like, he's not able to find, like, a bigger piece. And so he takes 2 pieces and puts it in there. Which is, like, if you want 2 pieces, you have to pay for the large. Which is, like, $3 more. And I'm like, no, not gonna happen. So he puts 2 pieces in there, and I'm like, yes, dude, take your time, this is awesome. Thank you. And he's like, would you like sauce? And I'm like, yeah. And so he's like, a lot of sauce? Nobody ever asks if you want a lot of sauce. And I'm like, sure. And so it just keeps getting better. He's like, you want some of this? And he's like scooping it out, and he's just pouring it in, and like his manager comes by and he sees her, and so he was like putting the vegetables over the meat to like hide that there's so much in there. And I'm just like, thank you, man. And he's like, you have a good day. I'm like, you have an awesome day, man. And just smile at people and like be chill. Like, it's not that hard, and people appreciate you not being a fucking bitch. It was awesome. So, I learned that today. Like, I knew to be polite, blah, 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 but, you know, today I learned a smile can get you wondrous things. So, do it.